Genesis 47. Make sure to like, share, and follow. So Joseph went and reported to Pharaoh, and he said, My father and my brothers with their flocks and their herds, and all that they have come from the land of Canaan. Now they are here in the land of Goshen. And from among his brothers he took 5 men and presented them before Pharaoh. And Pharaoh said to his brothers, What is your occupation? And they said to Pharaoh, Your servants are shepherds, both we and also our ancestors. And they said to Pharaoh, We have come to sojourn in the land, for there is no pasture for your servants' flocks, for the famine is severe in the land of Canaan. So now, please let your servants dwell in the land of Goshen. Then Pharaoh said to Joseph, Your father and your brothers have come to you. The land of Egypt is before you. Settle your father and your brothers in the best of the land. Let them live in the land of Goshen. And if you know there are among them men of ability, then appoint them overseers of my own livestock. Then Joseph brought his father Jacob and presented him before Pharaoh, and Jacob blessed Pharaoh. Then Pharaoh said to Jacob, How old are you? And Jacob said to Pharaoh, The days of the years of my sojourning are 130 years. Few and hard have been the days of the years of my life, and they have not reached the days of the years of the lives of my ancestors in the days of their sojourning. And Jacob blessed Pharaoh, and he went out from the presence of Pharaoh. And Joseph settled his father and his brothers, and he gave them property in the land of Egypt, in the best part of the land, in the land of Ramses, as Pharaoh had instructed. And Joseph provided his father and his brothers and all the households of his father with food, according to the number of their children. Now there was also no food in the land, for the famine was very severe, and the land of Egypt languished with the land of Canaan on the account of the famine. And Joseph collected all the money found in the land of Egypt and the land of Canaan in excess for the grain that they were buying. And Joseph brought the money into the house of Pharaoh. And when the money was spent in the land of Egypt and from the land of Canaan, all of Egypt came to Joseph, saying, Give us food. Why should we die before you? For the money is used up. And Joseph said, Give us your livestock, and I will give you food in exchange for your livestock if your money is used up. So they brought their herds to Joseph, and Joseph gave food to them in exchange for the horses, for the flocks, and for the cattle and the donkeys. And he provided them with food in exchange for the livestock that year. When that year ended, they came to him the following year and said to him, We cannot hide from my lord that our money and livestock belong to my lord. Nothing remains before my lord except our bodies and our land. Why should we die in front of you, both we and our land, both us and our land, in exchange for food? Then we and our land will be servants to Pharaoh. Then give us seed, and we shall live and not die, and the land will not become desolate. So Joseph bought all the land of Egypt for Pharaoh, for each Egyptian sold his field, for the famine was severe upon them, and the land became Pharaoh's. As for the people, he transferred them to cities from one end of the territory of Egypt to the other. The only land of the priests he did not buy, for there was an allotment for the priests from Pharaoh, and they lived on that allotment that Pharaoh gave them. Therefore they did not sell their land. And Joseph said to the people, Look, I have bought you and your land for this day for Pharaoh. Here is seed for you, so now sow the land. And it shall happen that the harvest you must give a fifth to Pharaoh, and 4/5 to be for yourself, as seed for the field, and for your food, and for those who are in your households, and as for your little ones. And they said, You have saved our lives, and we have found favor in the eyes of my Lord. We will be servants to Pharaoh. So Joseph made it a statute on unto this day concerning the land of Egypt, 1/5 to Pharaoh. Only the land of the priests alone did not belong to Pharaoh. So Israel settled into the land of Egypt, in the land of Goshen, and they acquired possessions in it, and were fruitful and multiplied greatly. And Jacob lived in the land of Egypt 17 years, and the days of Jacob, the years of his life, were 147 years. When the time of Israel's death grew near, he called to his son to Joseph, and he said to him, If I have found favor in your eyes, please put your hand under my thigh, so that you may vow to be kindly and faithfully with me. Please do not bury me in Egypt, but let me lie with my ancestors. Carry me out of Egypt and bury me in their burial site. And he said, I will do according to your word. And he said, swear to me. And he swore to him. Then Israel bowed himself on the head of the bed. May God bless you and bless the reading of his word.